We're starting.
What's up?
Hi, but Baroness, I can't hear you on the channel yet again.
Yes! Four more years. 4 more years.
I don't get it. I can hear you on the dev channel. It's perfectly fine.
It's the collision of different applications using the headset. They're conflicting even though they're told not to.
Terrible. Just terrible.
Just saying. Yeah.
No. No, still nothing.
Oh, wait a second. You're not muted. The microphone isn't muted on OBS, is it? Because it was
that
when we
might be
opened it
it.
earlier.
Or what it is.
Boom, 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 for now. And now Bio's missing. We really... I'm wondering if live is really the thing for us anymore.
I don't know.
Alright, well, while we still have a stream and sound, Really?
Hold on.
I'm never gonna dance again.
Thank you.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Yay! Alright, now let's quickly get this underway before something else happens. My god.
Exactly.
It seriously, it wouldn't be Friday night without all sorts of weird shit happening. So, it works out. It's the ghost on the podcast. Just come down to my computer because reasons.
I'd just like to point out that Killer said earlier, like, oh, it looks like we're not going to have anything go wrong.
Oh my god!
Ha 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 ha.
I'm so angry right now. I just can't even. Alright, anyway. So I introduced a panel that's normally here. So welcome back, Killer. And Bio. Since Killer was out last week when we had the ladies over. Actually, both of you were gone last week while the ladies were over because I can't trust you not to be, guys. I'm just saying. Misty said she was extremely uncomfortable around Bio, and I really don't understand that, but whatever.
No, I can see it. It's all that facial hair and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what her deal is, but she kind of has it out for me. And
He's
I'm
just
so
like,
patriarchy,
It's just whatever.
I try and stay on my side of the moat.
Anyway, joining us, and I'm wondering if he's regretting joining us tonight. One of the trisexuals,
Trisexuals.
That's how they describe themselves. It's on the website. Leave me alone.
I know.
From WoW Uncensored, welcome Valentine. Yay!
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hey, guys.
That'd be amazing if he didn't know and we just like pulled him out of raid or something. I
was thinking we should do that to Lyserg one night. Just like he pops in and all of a sudden like, why am I in the staff room? Oh my god! It's all right, Lyserg.
And
they won't be
we're
able
live.
to hear you. They won't be able to hear you because reasons. So anyway, so Val, first of all, welcome to On Tap. You know, we've been trying to get you on the show for a while now, and you know, this is our 10th episode. I'm very excited about this. Eventually, we're going to have one episode where things don't go wrong, but I don't see that happening for a while yet. Maybe for our 100th.
No.
That would be amazing.
No.
There would be fireworks, you know. Either that, or for our 100th episode, we could completely obliterate Twitch. Like, we click the button to go live, and then just the whole site goes down altogether. That would be amazing. But anyway, so you're actually one of the RivalCast personalities that I don't know very well. I know that you are 1/3 of one of the greatest bromances that I've ever witnessed on the internet. You guys,
nice.
You and Dee and Bubba, I mean, that friendship rivals that of JD and Turk. And I truly mean that. I mean, it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch. So I know that. I know you like World of Warcraft. I know you do a lot of gaming. You're head of your WoW guild. But tell me more about you. I mean, who is the man behind the podcast? I mean, what makes Val tick? What do you like to do?
I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm really boring. I work at Sherwin-Williams.
Okay.
I have 4 kids.
Oh wow!
That are all like a year and a half apart.
Aren't you, Val?
Yeah, I figured once you start, it's hard to. It's like Pringles. But I got
offspring. Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
One's almost 9. Then I got a 7-year-old. I got a 5-year-old, and I have a 3-year-old.
Wow.
Kind of spaced them out.
1 boy and 3 girls.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, I feel bad for him. Actually, funny story. While we're already talking about it, my son goes into the laundry room to get some play clothes because we're gonna go outside and play because it's super nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Walks out wearing my wife's bra, and it's stuffed with toilet paper.
That's beautiful.
I wasn't even mad. I was not surprised. Like, yeah, you're my son.
My son.
I'm just imagine you just shaking your head like, I'm not even mad. That's just amazing.
That's impressive. Toilet paper, huh? Impressive. Try the old sock. Back in my day, we didn't have toilet paper. But he's in jiu-jitsu. He just started that. He feels like a badass, obviously.
Is he the next Neo?
Yeah, pretty well. So he's constantly trying to practice his jiu-jitsu on my 3-year-old daughter, which...
Of course.
Yeah. Which she's totally down with, but doesn't understand. She just, like, those two are, like, intertwined somehow. They are inseparable. So it's awesome. And also she taps out. He's trained her to tap out if she's starting to hurt at all. So I guess that's good.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I like football. I'm a Chicago Bears fan, so lay it on me. Nothing.
No.
It's too easy. It's too easy to do the SNL thing.
Yeah.
The Bears.
Let's see. I play drums in a band.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Which you did compose WoW Uncensored's opening.
I did, yeah. I play all instruments, but my main instrument would be drums. But I play guitar and sing a little bit. Yeah, Dee and I started trying to write more like parody music and just music in general. So that occupies my time a lot.
Neat.
There you go.
Yeah,
Other
I
than
like
that,
the one
I mean,
that you guys did about your class is broken and all that. I really like that parody.
Well, the awesome thing now is now that I've got the software and I've got my own place, because in town, I used to live in town, and I could not really record or play music very often because it being in town and too loud. But now I'm out here, like in the country, and I can play as loud as I want. So and have plenty of time to mix it. So now I can actually mix and record my own music instead of trying to find like sample tracks and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. Both of us have been kind of super busy the last couple weeks with the busy time of season for both of the places we work at. So,
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean play drums, games, and then when the sun's out, I'm usually outside with my kids or inside playing games with them. So
good. Very cool. When you were talking about that, because I had no idea about the music, it just reminded me of something that Viable was trying to get together, and it wouldn't really completely work just because everyone is literally on different sides of the globe. But he was trying to find out who at RCM played what instruments because he had this idea for the RivalCast band. Where when we do have our first RivalCon and everybody comes together, he wanted to know what everybody played so that, he could have, I don't know, a theme song or whatever that they could do. So, which is
that
how
would be awesome.
Yeah, which is how we learned that Hax plays piano and guitar, and that I pretend to play things. So
nice. We actually tried doing that. Because Bubba plays piano, and D doesn't really... I mean, he's pretty well worthless. He doesn't do anything.
Oh, wow.
But, no, I'm just kidding. I love him. But, and I do drums and sing and play guitar, and we tried doing it, like, over TeamSpeak or over Skype, and, I mean, the lag was just too awful. So...
Yeah.
Something like that would be awesome, but each of us would have to, like, record a track and send it to the next person, then record theirs over that, and send it to the next person, and...
I mean, that's kind of how they do it anyway in a studio.
Yeah. But, I mean...
So it works.
Yeah, it could be fun.
I don't know if mine would fit. I played tenor sax.
We could play plenty of George Michael songs.
Yeah.
God.
And I'm down. 100%.
Woohoo! Killer, that makes a good point. Have you ever played instrument of any kind?
Me? No. No, never.
Why are you grinning like that?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm drinking, therefore I'm grinning.
Wow.
I'm just asking a question. You were in a mood tonight. Wow.
What do you mean I'm in a mood tonight? My parents tried to make... Oh, they didn't try to make me... I think they tried to have me do piano lessons. That only lasted like 2 times.
Yeah, I can't see you playing piano.
No. Although I love the piano. I like listening to the songs that are very piano-based. So...
Hey, all I'm saying is I love, like, DJ drum kit mode on those electronic keyboards, those Casios.
That is entertaining.
God.
All right, so now we know a little bit more about Dee, and that makes me feel happy because I don't get to talk to you very often. So making the most of our time together now, especially since
you already forgot my name.
What his name? What was it like?
What did I do?
It was like something about like a sexy rogue or something. Like this is the man, the myth, the squirrel, right?
Exactly.
I hate you guys.
So what was your name when we ran it through? So one time, after one of the recent WoW Uncensored episodes, when we pulled up the intro to WoW Uncensored and fed it through Google Translate, like through several languages.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I forgot about what was one of the ones you had?
Mine was The Love. Oh my God! I wish I had it. I might still have it in my history because I hardly ever disconnect.
Yeah, it was amazing though. Like we start going through them.
God.
I think I have to be in that channel though to look through the chat history.
Probably.
But it was pretty awesome. The translator turned Bubba Caleb's name into Bubba Caribou.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it put it through Japanese, so it's like Bubba Caleb.
It was awesome.
They have a U that's like really. I mean, it's there, but just barely said real fast.
I'm like the savior of the planet Earth or something.
Yeah, it was something like that. And then it was
super
like
weird.
The savior of the planet, so sexy or something.
Yeah,
Sexy.
to love or something.
Oh my god, that sounds like a fan fiction just waiting to be written. I'm just saying.
Wait, speaking of fan fiction, whatever happened to that fan fiction bio?
I'm actually still working on it. I'm gonna drop the rest of it as one big chunk because yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be amazing though. Actually, Umamor sent a tweet to me recently that's gonna it kind of foreshadows what's gonna happen to our old friend Elmo.
Ooh.
A little bit.
I'm just saying that tweet scared the shit out of me. So I'm a little concerned now about what's going to happen here.
I live in St. Elmo.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
True, I forgot about
Yeah, I read some of those fan fictions that they're pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
And you're welcome. And I a little creeped out.
Yeah, did you see the video?
Well, there's a video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We made a video to go with the video that they see where I'm being held hostage by Elmo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you should look at it. It's pretty funny.
I love how it all came about too, because it was when we first started the story. I had this idea because I mapped out like kind of where I wanted it to go, and we had been up late talking, and I'd finally gone to bed. It was like almost 2 a.m, and I just had this idea, and I sent him a message going, "Do you think your roommate would be okay helping me film a hostage video?" And he's writing back like completely normally, like, "Oh, well, they're sleeping right now, but let me ask them in the morning. I'm sure they'd be down with it."
Sure, they'd be totally down.
Totally down.
So, where is this video on the RivalCast site?
Yeah, it's on the RivalCast YouTube account. It's if you actually just type "What should Elmo do," and it'll be the first result on YouTube. It's glorious.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out when we're done here.
It's amazing. Yeah, because that moment when I got that response back was when I knew I had found my tribe. Like there was no doubt in my mind after that point. It's like, yes, I have found my people here. Which is actually cool because it segues nicely into our actual topic for the evening. We do have a plan this evening.
Plan?
So, yes.
Holy crap.
Yes. It was your idea. So, what we wanted to talk about tonight. Now, I know that with RivalCast in particular, it's always fun because we have a lot of different friendships, a lot of different dynamics going on behind the scenes and on camera too. But what's always been interesting about it is that in a lot of cases, like our relationships start entirely based on the internet. So what we wanted to talk about, what are some of the experiences that you've had, both positive and negative, that you've had with meeting people online? You know, tell us about your friendships, tell us about your creepers, tell us about, did you meet these people in real life and what was it like? Because I've had a variety of experiences. I mean, my first fiance, they were met by friends, but I conversed with them entirely online for like a year and a half before we actually met and decided to start dating. So it was, and most of our relationship, because it was long distance, was just very interesting. He was a very different person online than he was when, we were actually, face to face. So we'll leave it at that.
What was he, a mouth breather?
Kind of, actually, yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people are like that. Surprisingly.
Hi.
Not mouth breather wise, I just mean completely different.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, am I supposed to go?
I have no idea.
Well, Bio's eating. And
I'm curious about
kind of...
Killers because as you were saying that, like he had like this look when you were talking about like the less than good
See, but he's gonna deny that ever happened. He's just gonna say he's in a good mood and just leave it at that.
Whoa!
I was just getting ready to be like, Killer, where on the doll did they touch you?
Oh.
Did you cross state lines?
Well, it's funny you mention meeting people online and stuff, because Bio and I are actually getting married next month.
Yeah, you guys didn't know? You guys didn't hear that?
I mean, it's kind of it's a shotgun wedding.
She can't even. She can't even.
She got up and left. She's done.
No,
already?
Yeah.
Just got started.
Did you spew? Oh, was this one of the spew alerts that Baron talks about every Sunday? Spew alert!
The fizz, it burns!
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh my god.
I do believe you sent, like, champagne up her nose.
Nice.
Oh.
Val, this is why we have to be friends in real life.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Exactly.
This time I'm actually crying. Oh my god. This toast is for you and Bio, although I think Dee and Bubba are going to be very upset. I'm just saying.
No, we're actually all getting married together. It's a weird like, situation.
Arrangement, yeah.
So who's going to be the brother-sister?
Why does it have to be like that?
Totally sister wives, but with all guys. This is an amazing thing. Oh my god, this needs to be a reality show on RCM.
Bubba's not doing his part to clean the dishes up. What's up with that? I
went
to D and he didn't care.
But those noodles have been in the sink with water for like 3 days. I can't do it. I'm painting my nails.
My nails did.
Killer, did you do it too?
I almost did. Getting my hair had that situation happen with my roommates. Like, clean the dishes. No, it's your fucking turn. Clean the dishes.
You could be like, I remember the Titans when the one girl like bounced the basketball to her and she just like dodges and she's like, I just did my nails.
God.
Actually, my wife's actually been kind of pissed at me for a while. Bubba just messaged me. Totally unrelated to my wife, I guess, but we actually have a civil union on Facebook together. Or no, it's a domestic partnership, I think.
Amazing.
For like weeks. My wife would just, are you going to change that back? And I was like
maybe I don't want to change it back.
Like my profile's not public, so I don't understand why. Like the people that I'm actually Facebook friends are all friends and family. Like she has like 500 Facebook friends of people that she couldn't even tell me how she knows them. Well, they just added me, so friends. I was like, don't you have to click accept?
Yeah, I don't accept.
Well, yeah. You don't even, these people that you've seen like once in high school. I don't care if they know I'm in a domestic partnership. Fuck them. But I was married to Dee in a domestic partnership with Bubba. So she got a little
biffed.
She got a little upset about that.
Now here's the question: Do they have like a system in place where you could have more than one spouse? You could be polyamorous.
I don't know if you can actually put like if Dee could be my wife and my wife could be my wife. But I know you could select multiple things for different people. Like you can't select the same thing for the same person.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But that's how like we're in a civil union, and then Dee, I thought I had him set up as either domestic partnership or civil union or husband. It could be either. And then obviously
all of the above. Why not?
Yeah.
Speaking of my wife, she's actually calling me right now.
What'd you do this time?
You change that shit back yet?
That'd be incredible.
So give me like 30 seconds, please.
Okay.
I don't think any of us can top that.
No.
This game over, just pack up.
No.
Why do we let the guests talk first? We need to,
Although,
yeah, true. Last time it was Variar, yeah.
I could talk about a story about me meeting someone I only knew through the internet.
Yes. Continue.
Who were... Okay. It was actually... We were in a WoW guild together. And I was friends in real life with one of his guys, this other guy's friend, I was a friend of a friend.
Okay.
And they were apparently having a party up in the other upper portion of the state I live in. So we all decided to leave that afternoon, drive up, like it was a 3 or 4 hour drive, go to the party, and come back the very next day.
Okay.
So, apparently the people I was friends with in real life are also very, wild in some ways.
Okay.
Giggity.
So, let's just say there was a hot tub,
Oh, God.
and there were naked people.
Yes.
Yes. Many things happened that night that were very interesting. I don't think I should go into it, otherwise we'd probably be shut down by Twitch. Although that really doesn't compare to the drive back home. Me in the driver's seat, and things happening in the back. Let's just leave it there. Yes.
Oh, my.
Use your imagination.
I don't want to use my imagination, Killer.
Too late. It's already in your head.
You're
It's
getting
already
naked
in your
in hot
head.
tubs with internet people. That's why you were so... Okay, a lot of
That's
things are
why I
making sense
smirked.
now.
That's
A
why
lot
I
of
smirked.
things are making sense now. No, I was thinking more to,
What?
a week ago when we were getting our hotel reservations for Orbfest, and I mentioned the hot tub, and you got all your friends.
It's like
Yeah.
Killer.
That
You
is
know
not
that
a good
we all
idea.
like
I'm
to
like,
go
what the
the-
hell
No,
are you
it's not a
talking
good idea.
about?
It's not a good
We're going to
idea.
the hot tub at the station, Killer. Just telling you.
So,
Whoa.
so Killer, I apologize. I didn't mean to
It's
trigger
okay.
you there.
It's okay.
Wow.
I wouldn't say scarred Lyserg. Lyserg saying I was scarred. No, I wouldn't say so much scarred as certain, certain things happened. I'll just leave it at that.
I'm back. Sorry,
Oh, you're
Yeah,
good.
You missed the entire great conversation.
I waited for you to stop talking.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Val. I appreciate it. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Listen, Val's polite.
I know,
Alright.
right? That's a lost form in American society.
Oh wow, I'm in IRC.
Can I get $20?
Call it 15. You're not worth 20.
Ow.
Killer's
Harsh.
just harsh. Yeah.
I am harsh. At least I didn't pay him a nickel.
I mean, we could do like a trade-off, like a domestic partnership.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Oh my. My. So what about you, Bai? You have any interesting internet people that you've met or not met in real life?
Yeah, definitely. So I was a member going back, I think, the spring of 2005, a website called the Voice Acting Alliance.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, it's high school kids and kind of people in college who are interested in kind of amateur voice acting, so they'll do radio plays and stuff like that. And honestly, a lot of it was people going, I'm gonna do a fan dub of all the episodes of Naruto and Bleach, and we're gonna get it done in 2 months. And it's like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Anyway, along the way, I met one of the moderators there, and we chatted up quite a bit. We talked about certain things, make fun of stupid people on the board.
God.
And fast forward, and I actually lived with him for a year in Long Island. So he's my
wow.
housemate in Long Island, yeah. We met in person. See, we first talked in, I think, 2005, like over the summer. And then we met up at Otakon 2011 he and his girlfriend were there. So it was the first time I met both of them. So, yeah, good time.
Cool.
Yeah, I've not had any bad experiences where I met someone in person, at least, because normally I see those and I'm just like, oh no, bail out. Grab that hammer. Yeah, no. So no, and they've been the best of friends since. So yeah, pretty positive.
Yeah.
In many ways, it survived all of my real life friendships, especially like high school and college ones. So
pretty neat. Yeah, most of mine have also been positive. I mean, with the exception of the one. But again, it didn't go bad at first. It was fine for a while, and then it's just we ended up spending more time together after I was getting ready to graduate, and we realized that, yeah, probably not the best person to spend the rest of our lives together. So, but yeah, I'm,
Yeah, you told me some of those stories. They're like, really?
Yeah, things got a little real there. No, but, let me see. Before engineering camp, we got to interact with one another, the different girls that were going to camp the first year. Like, we had an email listserv, so we got to know each other before we actually came in and, went to the college for it. So that was kind of cool, and we did end up meeting there, and some of us stayed in contact for a while after that too, but it's been kind of a while since we've talked, so, but yeah, I mean, just generally positive things altogether. I know I have more examples of it, but my mind's going blank right now, because I'm still, yeah.
She's still noped out. She's still, like, she's bringing that champagne out, like, it burns.
She's trying to drown out the ideas that, about the hot tub and everything.
You're not going to ruin that hot tub for me, Killer. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I won't allow that.
The hot tub. I can ruin the hot tub right now for the rest of your existence. I could.
Well, Killer, save it for this year's Orb Fest when you guys all hop in the hot tub. I'm just saying.
When we're all in the hot tub and everything.
And we make sure everybody's in there, and like Baron starts doing voices because he's gonna do that. So
he does that anyway. Although I screwed with him last time. Because usually when we go out to visit my parents, we get a room in a hotel nearby because we like to have our, she had a very small house. She just bought a new one, which is even smaller. So, there's just, you need a little bit of space from the family after you've been there for a little while. So we usually get a hotel room. We always get the one that, it's right around the corner. It has the pool and the hot tub and everything. And the last time we went, I told him ahead of time that I was going to bring like a rubber ducky for in the hot tub or little toy boats or stuff, and he thought I was joking. So I went down first, and he comes down, later, and he's like getting in the hot tub.
I'm done. I'm done with this one. All I hear is people going down, and I'm just like,
that's what I heard, dude. That's all I heard. That's all I heard.
Why do I talk to you two? Why?
I thought it was a very interesting story.
I should probably mention that Baron has this pathological fear of rubber duckies.
Really?
Because I have like these little
Baroness,
rubber...
what did you do to him with those rubber duckies?
There's a story behind that. I'm getting to it, Killer. Hold on. All right. So when I was in college, we have this tradition in my family that anytime you have a new car, new to you or whatever, you have a mascot for in your car. So it's usually something small, like in Space Donut right now I have a beanie, it's actually two Beanie Babies. It's a little red monkey and a little brown buffalo, and they sit together, and it's Bert and Ernie. So that's the current mascot. In college, my little clunker car I had for my mascot, it was a bright green rubber ducky, and his name was Mr. Quackers. He sat on the dashboard. And Baron, anytime we were in the car together, so like if I would drive out to Cleveland, because I was still in school in Pennsylvania at the time, I'd drive out to, visit, and, we'd get together. Anytime he got in my car, and he swore that it happened intentionally, but either the duck was looking at him in a funny way, I'm like, it's an inanimate duck, or if it got pulled off of the dashboard somehow, it would usually end up on the seat, and he would end up sitting on it. And he would say that the duck was intentionally trying to, touch him in inappropriate ways. So he would get, like, really bent out of shape about Mr. Quackers. And, like, just, like, irate. So when I moved out, and I had a place of my own. You get to decorate however you want. I have like a collection of little rubber ducks that I keep in the bathroom. There's like ones for Christmas. There's little Easter ones. There's little patriotic ones. And I just switch them out because bathrooms, rubber ducks. Okay, it's holiday time. You just put up little ducks. He will flip out. And in our bathroom right now, he used to do this when I would sit him like on there were like these little shelves in our bathroom in the apartment. He would turn them so that they would be facing the wall because the shelf that was there was right above where the toilet was. And he said that they were watching him pee, so he had to turn them all around so they wouldn't watch him.
Wow.
He still does this.
Wow.
Yes.
You scarred him for life.
See, Killer, now you know what to do in the hot tub.
Exactly.
If you can find a green one, that would be amazing. That's how it started in Mr. Quackers.
He can go searching for ghosts and shit, but you throw a rubber ducky his way and he loses his shit.
I am so bringing a rubber ducky. It's like, Baron's going to be in front of me. I'm just like,
poor Baron.
Hey, what's that? I'm going to throw a rubber ducky right in front of him. It's like, ah!
The next time you guys go, like one of those house hunts, you should just hide rubber duckies in every room.
Oh.
So he turns the corner. He's like, "What could be in this closet?" It's a fucking rubber ducky. That's what it is.
If you could find a way to have like a motion sensor too attached to a little speaker, so it could go.
Give it roller skates. That makes it even better.
I've got one up on you there. So ThinkGeek a couple of years ago you may have seen this. They have a little shower radio that they call the iDuck, where it has the speaker and you can turn a radio, but it comes with an egg transmitter that you can plug your iPod into, so you could transmit whatever music your iPod is playing to this duck in the bathtub. So you know damn well that I got one immediately. All we need is a recording.
So good.
All we need
Squeak,
is a
squeak.
Wow. Or I could just do a voiceover and just keep saying, "Hi, Baron."
Stay with me.
We need to make this a thing. We need to have our.
Now watch you pee.
Everybody do some recordings. We'll put it on a playlist and stick it in the.
Do it in the bucket in the corner.
Don't you turn around.
That was almost two. Oh god, that was almost two.
She was getting ready to take a sip right when you said it. She pulled back like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
That's
that
amazing.
Canada Dry, yo.
No. Oh shit. I was doing so well with that.
Easter Ducky says hello.
So yeah.
Wow. So, Val, like, what? I've heard you guys talk about kind of how you met up with Bubba and Dee in WoW, but is there kind of like an origin story to the bromance?
I mean, we've talked about it, but I mean, a lot of people, obviously, anybody who doesn't play WoW wouldn't probably be too interested in the actual story on the show. But we met in game, obviously. I actually met his wife at the time first. She was one of those people who, for lack of better terms, attention whore.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which, I mean, he'll tell you all sorts of stories. But
yeah,
she would always... I got into some kind of... Back in the day when you played WoW, there was no looking for group. And
yeah,
this still might be falling on deaf ears, but you had to group with the people on the server that you were on.
Yeah,
right.
I remember that.
So I joined a group, and she was the healer in it, and it was just a random group, like through trade or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So I joined up.
Chat or whatever.
Yeah.
Looking for group. LFG.
Yep.
So you actually had to deal with all the people on your server. It wasn't like no repercussions. Yeah. You could do whatever you wanted. So I ended up joining this pug that had like 4 people or 3 people from like the best skilled on the server at that time. Well, she had somehow gotten into it. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be an awesome run, and I like destroyed all of them in damage and everything. So after that, she would just nonstop talking to me. But I was at the time, Bubba and I and a couple of other guys that I used to play with, had formed our own guild because we were tired of joining other guilds that had no sense of humor whatsoever. They were like super boring, or like, I don't know, just cut and dry, like raid and everybody quiet the whole time, and it was super boring. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I got my own thing going on. And then she like hinted that she wanted to join, and I was like, oh, that's fine. I mean, you're definitely welcome to. We need healers. And then she was like, no, I better not. But then like every day she would like whisper me, like kind of teasing me about joining, and I was like, I don't really care that much. And D at the time was on another server. They played on opposite, like separate servers. So she got him to transfer over, and they all joined a guild together. And I ended up running a raid, a pug raid on the server, and he got pulled in as a tank because one of the other tanks just bailed, and he did really well. So I just started. I kind of whispered him and was bullshitting with him a little bit because I had never seen him, and I'd been on that server for a while, and he said, yeah, I'm in my wife's guild and stuff. Like, basically, like, did not sound happy at all. I was like, dude, just come join over here. Like, yeah, but if I join, then she's going to want to join and follow me. And I just don't want to be like the package deal type. So, long story short, she ended up messing around on him or whatever. They both ended up joining the guild. She convinced him. She ended up messing around on him with somebody actually from that server.
What's up with WoW where that happens? Like, there's always jokes I've seen, like when BlizzCon rolls around. Like, it's not BlizzCon unless someone's sleeping with the GM. Just saying. Yeah. I'm like, does that really happen?
Honestly, like on the server that we came from, there were, I would say, 40 people that I know of were from either Illinois or Iowa. Like, it was. Wow. So I don't know if like a bunch of people just got together and said, "Hey, let's start on this server," which all of mine were coincidental. I'm just like, wow, I didn't realize you only live 20 minutes away from me. So we wanted him to be an officer in the guild, and we kind of we always hit it off. Like, I would log on, he'd wait for me to log on, we'd run dungeons, and then his wife would get pissed off because he wouldn't run anything with her, but whenever I came online, he wanted to all of a sudden run a bunch of shit. So
it's like, when are you going to get the hint here? There's something I don't like about you.
So I wanted to promote him to officer because, I mean, he was a main tank and he was helping me raid lead and stuff. But he didn't want to do it while she was in the guild because she was there first. So basically we waited for all that drama stuff to happen.
That drama.
And he ended up quitting because she knew she was probably going to get removed anyway. And then as soon as she left the guild, he got bumped up to officer. And I mean, that's kind of how we met. We met through his wife.
Wow.
Oddly
Who's
enough.
No longer in the direct picture, at least.
Yes.
It happens that way sometimes.
Bubba and I, we kind of just, whenever I first started playing in the original, the launch of the game, I think I was kind of guild hopping around because I had no idea what I was doing, so I was just pretty much joining any guild that was doing the same like difficulty level of things that I was doing, which was low. And I ended up running into him in one of the guilds in the next expansion, and we just we would end up keep running into each other in zones and stuff, so we would just party up a bunch. And then we started not TeamSpeak, Ventrilo became a thing. We just started hanging out in TeamSpeak. I've actually known Bubba longer than I've known anyone in game. So, and he just kind of followed me because he loves me.
No, and real easy going, like,
yeah, he's super.
Yeah, sure.
Dude's super easy to get along with.
Yeah, he's real chill.
Yeah, he's like never gets mad. And when he does, like, it's hard to tell if he's actually mad or if he's just like putting you on. But I've never seen him like actually get mad, which I don't really get that mad anymore. I do occasionally. Bubba's seen me go off a couple times on people, but we're usually all pretty chill.
Yeah, let's say when it comes to raids and such, you sometimes you do have to let your displeasure be known. in your voice and stuff. It's just like, dude, quit screwing around. You're dragging the rest of us down.
I used to be pretty bad about it, and then I chilled out quite a bit, especially once I started having kids. And then I kind of compared rating to babysitting kids sometimes,
I can see that.
which is it's pretty accurate.
So it's the tank, like the diaper changer at the time.
There's such an inside joke there
Oh.
that I can't even get into because it would take too long. But
Tell us
Bubba's
offline. Tell us
listening,
offline.
and he knows. He knows. But I mean, it's still a lot of fun. And honestly, the only reason any of the three of us are still playing is because of the other two people. Honestly, because it's not, the game's gotten to the point where it's not like it used to be, and we mostly play other games together. Like we've been playing a lot of Smite together, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, any Steam games. So I mean,
you guys have done some Borderlands, some Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah, tons of stuff. So it's evolved from like just hanging out and WoW and talking to WoW to like we all have each other's phone numbers, and I've met D in real life. He's come down like twice. Came down for my birthday, and we got to hang out for the weekend and stuff.
And if, just for people who've not heard Sheep Moon, because no one listens to Sheep Moon, or if you've not heard Uncensored, I've given up. I told D for the longest I listened to it, and he's like, no one listens to Sheep Moon. Okay, then nobody listens to Sheep Moon. But the hype in D's voice, like on the week or so before he was headed to Val's house, like it was palpable. Like you could hear him just talking about, I'm headed to see Val for the first time. And it was just like, whoa, this is true excitement here.
It was awesome. Like I love that man as much as I love my brother.
That's
great. We get along just like brothers. It's ridiculous how similar we are in taste and music and everything. Plus, we like to kiss each other.
Whoa!
Got to get a little bit of that tongue in there.
I thought my mic was muted there.
I'm kind of hot right now. Continue on, Val. Continue on.
Just raging. Why does he talk about kissing me?
Oh, jealousy in the trio.
But it's just like back to the original topic, I guess. It's just super cool. Like we met in the game, didn't know anything about each other. Met through his wife of all things, so you think that would be awkward, but it really wasn't because neither of us really liked her at all.
you had to share like what's up with her.
Yeah, we kind of used his wife to get to each other.
That doesn't sound wrong whatsoever.
That sounds okay. Not gonna lie, that's sounds
wrong. I don't want to be right.
Yeah, it sounds like some sort of a Brokeback Mountain type plot or something. You know, it's the whole like.
That's genuinely accurate.
We met each other and we were just like, yeah. What's up with your wife? Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, just have to deal with her.
But a month later, I wish I could quit you.
I wish I could quit you. Get that cheesy acoustic. Ding, 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 ding.
I wish I could quit you.
No, but it's hilarious though, because you guys will have like, you know, just from doing raid, hanging out in TeamSpeak and just stuff. It's like there's always a new in-joke. Or it'll be like a movie quote you guys used a lot. Like for a while you're doing the Anchorman, I don't know what to do with my hands bit. Or no, that wasn't Anchorman, that was Talladega, wasn't it?
Talladega, yeah.
Yeah, I got the wrong movie there. But yeah, for a while there was just like, as soon as the show started, it'd be like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
It would, anytime something gets awkward, we always have some type of movie quote for it. Or like, did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
Yeah, well, and I've told Dee this before. I guess I can tell you first time hearing it, maybe. But one of the things I really enjoy about WoW Uncensored is that friendship, that higher than just we know each other from a guild friendship, really comes through on the show. That dynamic, and you know, I've told Dee this before too. When it comes to Sheepman stuff, like I played WoW for all of 2 months back during Wrath, and was just like, this isn't my game. It's fine. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Millions of people playing it. Cool, good for them. But just listening to you guys talk about it, I can relate different things because MMOs all kind of have similar formulas. So I'm just like, okay, cool. And then hearing the parts about that online friendships, like that's pretty much why I tune in. Because you guys have recently been talking about, kind of the frustration where the game's going. That, you guys come in for raid, that's about it. And then you talk about like, oh, but we play Smite together all the time, and we just play this, we just all grab this game.
The show has kind of evolved, honestly, from being a WoW show, which is what the first like probably 25 episodes were, to just like, what did we do this week together? Type like, what do we think about? It's mostly, honestly, and it should be probably called something else because we touch on a lot of different things, not just WoW, but like the people in WoW, or like the way that people act, which applies to like any MMO or like any type of rule or principle of the game, which again applies to any MMO or game out there. I mean, like I said, we do a lot of outside of WoW gaming too, and we talk about it, we touch on it, especially when there's dead times. So, I mean, if you're not a fan of WoW or whatever, it's definitely we probably don't talk about it as much as we should, but
yeah, but I mean, in the end, it's your show. I mean, if you want to change the name in the future, I mean, that's up to you. I just think it's really interesting that, kind of like what you said, that WoW can kind of hit a brick wall content-wise, or it can kind of taper off, and because of that friendship's there, and it surpasses the game. So it's not like, oh, we'll see you later, I just did my daily, I'm logging out. It's like, hey, let's go play Smite, or let's go play some Left 4 Dead and like shoot each other instead of shooting the zombies. It's hilarious when you guys play Left 4 Dead and stream it.
Man, I don't know why they keep playing with me. We invited Edge into one day when we streamed, and he was like,
about it.
Yeah.
What difficulty are we on? I was like, Val difficulty. And I run up behind him with a chainsaw.
Yeah, when he came back from that, I was like, oh yeah, you probably should have watched when they played it that one time a while back.
Yeah, we'll fail missions multiple times. Just because we want to lock somebody out, or we want to get to the very end of an act where the helicopter gets ready to take off, and I grenade launcher them in the face and leave them behind. It's happened.
Like, oh, by the way, guys, betrayal.
Wow.
Yeah, Bubba and I will just sit there. We don't even have to say anything to each other. We're both in the helicopter, and all of a sudden you see Molotov cocktails get thrown out on the helipad, and we're both shooting grenade launchers. Like, no words were spoken. There's just an understanding. We have to kill these people.
There it is.
It's terrible.
There can only be two. But that's the fun thing about it, is like, it doesn't, whenever we do our show, and we only will do our show if we have something to talk about, because we make it a point to not just force it. Like, we don't want to put out a show just because we think we have to put out a show. If we don't have content and it's just going to be us being like, well, this happened, then it's not. I mean, I want it to be authentic, like a conversation between us two, not. And we never have show notes. We've never had show notes. We start up the show, and basically whoever can think of a topic first, or something that we want to talk about, like, then we'll do that. Like, our show is this. You guys want to do a show tonight? Yeah, I have a couple things I want to talk about. All right. And then we go on like 2 minutes later.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Guys. So you just
it's all impromptu. Like, I just don't believe in, personally, I know a lot of other people use show notes, and that's fine. But I just don't like, I'm real bad about, if I have something in front of me, I'll just sit there and read it.
See, I'm bad. I could never be a political candidate. Well, for many reasons, but one of them being that I would go off page immediately, because I just do that. So even if I did show notes, that wouldn't be what would pop up.
Yeah.
Like, I may look at some point and be like,
oh god,
let's do one of these. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk
I know
about
a lot of
this
people.
thing.
I know a lot of people do like bullet points, just like topics of like, well, we could touch on this, and then go into it, which is fine. Also, I did it once, and we didn't talk about a single thing I wrote down.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'd probably do too.
I just gave up.
but at the same time, it's more enjoyable, I think, for you guys if you're more comfortable with the flow of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So to just hang out, talk about whatever, like 3 topics you wanted to talk about. I mean, it works out better if everybody's enjoying it. If you find yourself where you're just clocking in every week, you're not going to put out a good show, more than likely. Or if you do, it's going to take a lot of effort to fake it, and then that's just going to make you like really angry over time. At some point, you're just going to blow up. Yeah. You just be like, screw it, I hate podcasts, I hate this community, blah, blah, blah. Val out. Mic drop.
Yeah, that'll burn people out a lot, and a lot of people have quit because of that, because they feel like they're forced into doing it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that I don't know. Some people it works for. That's one of the things we've been kind of discussing internally in terms of our Twitch shows, is kind of like, because Twitch does have kind of that format. Like when people pop on, they see us as gaming talk shows. They're just like, they're not expecting co-optional podcast or one of those, but they're kind of expecting they're going to talk about certain things and they're going to segue and all that, and we're just totally not like that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we go off topic like they do and such, but yeah.
I don't know very many stuff. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good.
I don't know very many people or podcasts that don't go off topic, really.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I listen to a lot of them. Well, that's a complete lie, because I don't listen to any podcasts, really, because I can't now.
Yeah.
But you did
all those kids.
I have heard that podcasts or whatever that will, like, criticize other podcasts for going off topic, which is exactly what they're doing while they're criticizing other people for going off topic.
Listen, I know we're currently talking about the latest patch, but I'd just like to say something to the rest of the podcasting community. You guys need to get on track and get behind Blizzard, because everything they crank out is amazing.
Also, I have a GoFundMe, so I can go to BlizzCon.
Oh yeah, I've got that. I've got a Patreon set up, and I'm trying to get enough so I can convince the guys over at Blizzard to give me some beta keys for Overwatch.
Also, I want a real-life replica of Doomhammer.
Yes!
Jesus. Oh God!
I don't even know where that came. Like, I got a shout or a poke on TeamSpeak, like, make Baroness a proton pack. And I just looked at it like, and I walked away because I had something else to do. And it's like, okay, this can clearly wait. Come back, and I've been dragged into the channel in the middle of his show, and he's. Yeah, so apparently I'm supposed to build a proton pack, which honestly I have kind of looked at one at one time. Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, like I went to well, actually the year I went to Otakon, someone had one down in like the sales area. I saw that price tag and was just like, nope, not paying that. It's like easily $500 for this thing. It's just like,
there you go.
Yeah, you got that Taurus.
It could be your wedding present, Bio.
Oh no! The
proton pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're even finishing each other's sentences.
Yeah, totes.
I wish I could see your TARDIS.
Oh yeah. Well. Yes, exactly. Could be out by next Monday.
Sweet.
Jesus.
Like, what's gonna be the timestamp for this?
I know.
Fast forward to it.
Yeah. Hold on, Bear. I think they can't hear you again.
Frightened last week by
Also-
Misty's patriarchy basher, whatever the crap she called it.
Also, Killer, she will be quick to point out that I am the Baroness, not Baron.
Yes, whatever.
So anyway, so before we let out, I'm just gonna pull randomly from the deck. I have no idea what's even in this deck. It's table
I'm
topics.
gonna laugh so hard if it's like, what's your favorite position?
Well, it's
like, oh,
it's,
there it goes.
It's Dinner with Friends edition of table topics, so there shouldn't be anything sex related.
I'm just saying, I've been to some interesting dinner parties before.
Well, it was interesting when I went through the because for last week for ladies' night we went through the girls' night out topics for table topics, and like half of them were sex related, and I had to pull beforehand. So,
Baroness, I hate to do this to you before you begin. I have to go to the bathroom. I know. Continue on though. I'll be right back.
We're not going to tell him what the question is.
He had like a bottle right there.
He
could have he could have relieved himself in that bottle. I'm just saying, dedication.
I'm just saying, all the other show hosts don't wear pants. Why does he feel the need to be different?
Not true. Not true.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our off-topic question for the evening. Who is your favorite odd person?
Favorite odd person?
Who is
what
your
question
favorite
is that?
odd person? Who's the weirdest person that you know? That you like? I'm going to go with the two of you as a tie. For obvious reasons. You're not, I can tell you're not digging this question.
I'm just like, how does one answer this? Because part of me wants to say Misty has got to be, but screw her. Screw
oh my god,
her.
did you hear?
I wanted to fly above, but I'm just gonna say.
Did you hear what she did to Hax's office?
She is trying to wait, what?
Did you hear what she did in Hax's office yesterday?
What?
So it was
office?
after I left. So I wasn't physically there for it, but I did get the ping that the fire alarms went off and they evacuated. So I'm like, what the hell's going on? So anyway,
was it a bra burning or something? Just
she
I'm sorry,
apparently got really pissed about the argument that he and I were having over your article last week. And because she was out doing some like feminist training or whatever, you know, she hasn't seen him for the week. So she decided that since they were both in there together, that she was going to go in there and give him a piece of her mind. All right. So he was playing like Torchlight or something in there, wasn't paying attention, told her to get out, whatever. So she pulls the bra off, sets it on fire on his desk, and leaves. He's in game, doesn't even realize it until the fire alarms start going off, and he's like, "What does that sound?"
I'm just saying this whole like gamers aware plan that she's got for RCM going on.
She is out of control, and Varyor needs to do something about this. I mean, we can't have people ripping off their underwear in RCM offices and setting them on fire when people are in game. I mean, at least wait until they pause. For the love of God.
I see no problem with this.
Terrible.
My God.
Yeah, she was probably all, my body, my right.
And the funny thing is,
it my personal computer?
Attention. It's great. It's beautiful. He's just like, get out. So anyway, so do we need a different question then? Because obviously,
what was the question? I missed the question.
Well, yeah, Killer missed the question, so pull it up.
Okay,
could we get a different question? All my friends are weird.
The question we originally pulled was, who is your favorite odd person?
Ooh,
I know it's tough, isn't it? All right, let's pull a different one.
Yeah, go ahead and pull another one.
Middle of the deck.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite position? There it is. I knew it.
One of these nights, I'm going to randomly say that just to see the look on your face and have it, forever. But no.
And now I'm preparing for it mentally, so I'll be like, reverse cowgirl. Just like wide eyes.
You're going to say Wookiee, and you know it. All right, if you found out you were adopted, who would you want to be your birth parents?
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a darn good question.
Okay, answer number 1, not Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, that would explain why you were adopted by someone else. I mean, obviously you were pulled out of that situation.
Oh yeah, and it explains my complexion.
Exactly.
God.
My number 1 answer would be Michael Jackson.
Oh God, no. Oh,
Shimon.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's ignorant.
see, I don't even know how to answer that question because I'm just.
I don't know either.
The only thing that comes to mind is Julie Andrews from that movie where she's the queen and her granddaughter's like, doesn't realize she's a princess and yeah.
Oh, the Disney one?
Yeah.
That came out?
My sister
Yeah,
used to
with Anne
watch
Hathaway.
it quite a bit. Yeah. I don't even know what it's called. It had princess in
It's
the
Princess
title, I think.
something, yeah.
Something. I don't
Is it
know.
the Princess Bride or Diaries?
Yeah,
Diaries. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Princess
what it is.
Diaries, I think.
I
guess.
I mean, I'm just totally guessing here. I've never seen it.
The Princess Bride was.
It's not like I'm
awesome.
just looking at a copy of it right now. I love that movie so much.
Oh my god, I
Explains-
have all of his stuff in my car!
Wait. I think I have an answer.
Hmm.
If I was adopted, I think I would actually want to be the son of either A, Kevin Spacey, or James Spader.
Ooh, or both, because
Or both.
we're
There
okay
you
with
go.
that.
Okay.
They don't
Totally.
know which one is the birth dad, because
Exactly.
reasons. That's okay. You could be both.
Sister voices.
I'll pick Bob Saget and John Stamos.
Ooh,
Hey, you know what?
go.
That's
That-
actually a good one.
Yes. You'd be raised in an excellent environment, very loving and open.
A full house.
I love that yogurt commercial where they, because John Stamos did the Greek yogurt. I think it was Dan in one of those brands. Anyway, where he's got this girl over and he's like, let's get some yogurt. It's getting all sexy up in there with the yogurt, and all of a sudden, like it pans and there's like Bob Saget and crap, what's his name?
Oh,
Uncle Joey.
Yeah, Dave
Dave
Coulier.
Coulier, yeah, no, you're right. It's Dave. Yeah, I think it's Dave Coulier. Yeah, and they were just like, "That's gonna stand. You need to take that jacket off." Or I think some like, "Oh, she dropped a little bit on his pants, and she was gonna go down there and get it for him," kind of thing. That was the implication. And they're just like, "You need to put those pants in the washer. It's gonna stain." He's just like, "What are you guys doing here?"
That's beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Apparently, Edge thinks we all want to be the daughter or son of Morgan Freeman.
I was
That's
thinking
true.
Morgan
That's
Freeman
true.
would be pretty amazing to be the dad to my Julie Andrews queen mom. So
he could explain the facts of life to you as they happen. Like first time you fell off a bike, he's like, sometimes in life you're gonna fall off that bike, but you gotta get back on.
Either get
keep
busy
on.
living or get busy dying.
I mean, that's the first thing I think of when I think father figure. Morgan Freeman.
Yep.
Wow.
all right. Bio, did you think of anybody? I know it's
I
kind of
kind of think, yes. For a moment, I kind of think like Richard Dean Anderson because he's got that.
Oh yeah.
He's got like that sarcasm when
Mhm.
he's doing stuff. Like I used to love when he was doing Stargate SG-1
Oh,
back. Yeah,
Yes.
love that character. I like to imagine that it was just Richard Dean Anderson like improvising half the time
Yes.
or something.
That's O'Neill with one L.
Yeah, it's one L. The guy with two, he's
He's a
that much
completely different
personality.
guy.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
golf thing. Oh, that episode was hilarious.
Oh yeah. It's basically Groundhog Day except
Yeah.
Stargate version. Yeah.
Like, Colonel O'Neill, what are you doing? In the middle of my golf swing, sir.
nice.
Yep. So I think that's my final answer.
Richard Dean Anderson. Okay. Excuse me. All right, well, it is now 10:43, and I know RivalCast wants to get started about 11 o'clock, so we are going to wrap this up for the evening. Thank you, Valentine, for showing up and sitting in fourth chair, helping. Yes, I didn't call you D this time, so it works out.
Hey, thanks.
Who's that? Don't you have like a hashtag that people use, like hashtag Bubba Leave or something?
Oh yeah, Bubba Leave. That's me.
I can't wait, because we've had D on the show already, so now we've had Val, and now we need to have Bubba on here to see just how the...
What do you say about me? What do you say about me?
What did he say about you? He spent the entire pre-show talking about nothing but you and Bubba, so, you know, there's that. So... Anyway. So for those of you who... I just lost my train of thought now. I'm thinking about...
I think we're ending the show.
Yes, we're ending the show.
Bubbly.
We are ending the show. So anyway, you can catch Val along with the rest of the Magnificent Trio on Monday nights on WoW Uncensored. Starts around 10 Eastern, 9 Central. I almost said Pacific, and I don't know why.
You know, because
stay
Time
tuned.
paradox.
Stay tuned. The WoW Tournament of Epicness is wrapping up this week. They're in their final 2. I wish I could remember who the actual final 2 people are, but you can find
it was
that out.
Seraphis and trying to remember who the other person was.
Or you could just listen to Biomed. I was going to say, just find out by going to RivalCastMedia.com, where we have the entire bracket listed up.
Okay, so
Doesn't matter,
Ben from
Thomas.
Azeroth Roundtable and Seraphis from the Sundering, and honestly, I don't know. I don't care who wins on this one. Because, yeah, my picks did not make it, so whatever.
Just a random note, Bubba Kayla just jumped into the chat. It's like, if you want a show with basically no guest, invite away. And then it just replies, like, oh, all you basically need is a sound for Bubba. So I like it, and we're done.
No, what we'll do is we'll just grab, like, clips of Bubba from Raid and just, like, play them at appropriate times.
Alright, then.
Do that.
Anywho, Baroness, continue your exit of the show.
I really don't know why Anyway. So yes, WoW Uncensored Monday nights, RivalCast is coming up next. Check out all our wonderful stuff on RivalCastMedia.com. Latest issue of the fanfic, Agents of Arachno, should be coming up soon. I'm not late or anything, but anyway.
TM.
Yeah, see you soon, TM.
Yeah. Anyway, it'll be up sometime this weekend. I thought it was going to be up today, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. So from all of us here at RivalCast Media, thank you again, Valentine, and cheers. Oh, I forgot to switch the thing for next week too.
Good job.
You guys are so distracting. Oh my god.
Really?
I mean, that
Distracting?
Copacabana song is kind of good.
So good, my nipples.
Oh my god, I have everything he's ever made! In my car!